Welcome back to Shortbus. Today we are going to discuss what does evolution of Parazoa and Metazoa is. So I'll start with introduction, which is as follows: that Whittaker classified the living organism in 5 kingdoms. Now those kingdoms were Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. The kingdom Protista include all the eukaryotic unicellular organism, which is your single cell organisms, whereas the kingdom Animalia included all the multicellular, which is more than one cell, multicellular heterotrophic holozoic animals, also known as Metazoa. Now that is the definition of Metazoa. Those are multicellular organisms in relation to the unicellular protozoans. Now here the protozoans, those are unicellular. That means the protozoans will be single cellular. So as said that the metazoans are the multicellular heterotrophic motile organisms. Also it develops from an embryo. Now what is embryo? Embryo is a baby which is in its developmental stage before birth. So this embryo is formed by gametes. Okay, so the origin of sponges is a subject of debate. It was first suggested that towards the end of 19th century, a group of non-pigmented flagellates might be linked to the sponges, a multicellular animal group. The reason for suggesting this link was that the canoflagellate cell bears a remarkable resemblance to the so-called concyte cells of sponges. Now, the simplest primitive sponges are Proteospongia species are closely related to the colonial flagellate protozoa. The important events of the origin and evolution lies way back in Precambrian time. Traditionally, sponges have not been regarded as a true animal but considered to be turn the border between coloniality and true multicellularity. Hence, the term Parazoa has been used to describe this group of animals. So, lack of true tissues and organs, mobility of their cells, lack of apparent body access in adult sponges, and their ability to regenerate from disassociated cells in combination with the prevalence and importance of monociliated cells. Next comes the theories of origin of Metazoa. So Metazoans animals are multicellular mitochondrial eukaryotes. Today Metazoans encompasses all the animal with differentiated tissues including nerves and muscles. They evolved from the protist approximately 700 million years ago. The origin and evolution of Metazoa comprised of 2 basic transitions. So the first one is transition from unicellular to multicellular sponges with cell aggregate grade of body organization and change of multicellular sponges to modularized ancestor of bilateria. So there are 2 prominent theories dealing with how Metazoans came to, although one, the synthetical theory, has been somewhat discredited. The outer, the colonial theory proposed by Ernst Haeckel in 1874 states basically that multicellular organisms have colonial ancestor. This is in keeping with the idea that the conflagellates, a group of colonial protists, created the colonies from where the multicellated organisms first evolved. Now, the evolution occurred sometime during the Precambrian period. The oldest known animal fossils were discovered in Precambrian rocks in 1946. There is a lack of fossil records of early Metazoans due to the soft body. The fossil records date back to 600 Maya in late Precambrian. So there is no direct evidence of original Metazoan and its ancestry, and we are dependent of living taxa for the study of origin of Metazoans. But it is agreed among zoologists that Metazoans have evolved from the common ancestor in the form of some unicellular protistans or protozoans.